Well, you drink a lot on your...
Oh yeah, this is nice. I've not had a bever.
Well, when we have the studio, we plan on having a fridge that
Banging.
I want to have drinks in.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink as much as on their one, but I'd have a nice little something.
If you want to do a drunk podcast,
No, I don't. No, I do not. No,
I was going to say,
that's my nightmare. That is my nightmare.
It's not as bad as you think. It really isn't. It's quite funny, but I get what you're saying. Like maybe it's a little bit anxiety inducing.
It depends. Yeah, it depends what level of drunk. Like if I have one or two drinks, cool.
Yeah, because you're gonna be. It's. I get what you're saying because you're drunk for a lot of people to see.
Yeah, and I know you. Like, I trust you and Cal a lot, but it's not mine.
If you came on ours, we would just do one where we don't drink. We've done a couple.
No,
I'd
happily drink.
Yeah,
I'm not a pussy.
There's been some where I just don't drink as much because maybe I'm fucked from the night before. CHRISMD came on, he didn't drink. Obviously, Ali didn't drink, obviously. There's been a few guests.
Reeve?
Why didn't Chris drink?
I don't know, he just said a bottle of water. Then he claimed that Ronaldo wasn't in the top 3 greats of all time, so he sounded drunk.
I actually saw that clip.
It went viral on TikTok.
Yeah, him saying like, "Oh yeah, if you think Ronaldo's better, you're just wrong."
I understand the fact that maybe you can say that Messi is definitely better than Ronaldo, but he said wasn't top 3.
He's like you don't know football if you.
Yeah, he's like you don't know ball if you think Ronaldo's in top 3, something like that.
Doesn't Chris come last in like every single fantasy football and? Betting?
Well, I mean, we've only done the one, and me and Chris came last.
You're currently doing one.
Yeah, give us an update on the Euro one.
The Euro one is looking good. Chris is in last with Joel, but Joel is not playing, so I guess you kind of got rule him out.
Chris also did badly in the betting challenge.
He came.
The end. He was doing all right.
Yeah.
He won like 1 or 2 bets, but he never put in his losses.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think Chris doesn't know ball.
Yeah.
You know what? It could be true.
Wow.
It could be true. The thing is, though, when you talk to him about football, he sounds like he doesn't know ball. But I guess it's not translating into FPL.
Well, maybe he just has a lot of knowledge, but his opinion stinks.
You know that knowledge, right? Where you go to school and it's like some people can just revise and they know everything, but those same people can't figure out like a push door is a pull. You know those kind of people.
Yeah, I
saw.
If he's trying to figure out who can do what in FPL and who can bring in those numbers.
Yeah,
for the
he's like, I know that.
I think he's just getting unlucky, to be fair. But sometimes, you know what? This could be wrong though, because sometimes he does turn up to game weeks with very questionable teams, and everyone will put his team in the chat and he'll get a little bit of a roasting.
The thing is, I have a mate from school who is what I think Chris does, and he'll choose people that is an outrageous shout in the hope that it does better.
Yeah, he'll triple captain he'll triple captain.
He did captain Mailer. He captain Mailer the other day. Denmark left back.
What?
Or right back.
Such a weird choice.
He would, wouldn't he though?
Yeah, he'll triple captain like Maitland-Niles. If it works, never hear the end of it. I know more balls than you lot.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he's like, it was more likely, stats.
I can't remember who he triple captained last year.
Who does XG? Is that Reeve? Or is that Chris?
No, that's Chris, isn't it? XG. Yeah. Chris loves the XG. Chris loves the XG. No, he's funny though.
I love Chris, by the way, just to clear this up. But he still has my footage with Ben Foster, so screw you.
By the way, Chris might be on for a comeback in the Euros Fantasy. He's not that far behind right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think he had a good week. I was first, so I had a little bit of a bad week. Didn't have my wild card, everyone else did. So now I'm third.
You just like lost the...
I lost the FPL one.
But you were like bottom, and then Chris got put into the bottom because of Theo's amazing comeback.
Yeah, I actually just came dead last.
So how was you've had the meal now?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like I thought it was going to be thousands and thousands. It was just.
Can you say where you went now? Now it's done.
Yeah, we went to Hawksmoor.
Yeah.
Well, we agreed on that at first place, and that's not. It's not like Nobu. Remember the Nobu one you guys did?
Yeah, Hawksmoor's
not that expensive. To be fair, well, they tried to take the piss. Carl's ordering £500 bottles of wine, but overall came to £1,000 each.
That's what I mean. Hawksmoor's like, it's expensive, but you don't get you don't need to order that much.
No,
because you order a steak and 2 sides.
Yeah, and the most expensive steak I think Reeve and Will got it was £130, but the rest of us just got the normal fillet for £40.
Whereas you can go if you go Nobu, you're like, all right, I'll have 2 of the most expensive steaks, a black cod.
Yeah,
and that's already like
the Wagyu beef.
Well, even the rolls are just mad at Nobu.
Yeah,
sushi.
Yeah, and the drinks.
Oh, that cloud drink at Nobu's nice though. That cloud one, cotton candy cloud, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I went to a Nobu in London not long ago, or before COVID, whatever, and it was actually pretty shit, the inside.
I haven't enjoyed...
I think it was the Park Lane one. It was not... I was like, whoa. I thought.
Did it feel like a cafe?
I think there's one that is good and one that's not good in London.
Did that one feel like a cafe?
Yeah, it felt not great. I think I went to the wrong one.
Yeah, I went there, and it was...
Which one's one is that the one we went to once?
No.
Okay.
Because I went to Italia.
But I was there, the one that we went to.
Oh, no. This one was just me and her.
But I wasn't there. So, table behind you, like.
But now you're bottom 2 of this one.
No.
No, you're fine in this one.
I'm fine, I'm chilling.
Chris and Joel.
Yeah, Chris and Joel. And just ahead of that, it's either Will or Ethan.
Damn.
So
you haven't decided where you're going for that meal yet?
That is winner chooses. But because it's such a short tournament, I think that, and there was more of us, we made the rule nowhere west of Leicester Square. But I feel like
you could definitely still find some places.
You can. There's a Nobu in Shoreditch. And,
damn.
Yeah.
The way that answer came out so fast is if you win, that's where you're going.
Well, I've been winning for most of it, but now I'm not, to be fair. But nah, I wouldn't take the piss like that. They were quite nice to me and buy me also.
It actually does all depend on how the people are that lose. Because, like, for example, Fitness Feb.
It was
Ethan JJ and Ethan.
Yeah.
But everyone in that group chatted so much shit to each other that whoever lost was getting
destroyed.
Fisted.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, like JJ straight away was like, I'm easily gonna beat all of you, blah blah blah. Like I'm so fit, I just don't take.
And it's JJ Ethan, as well. Like you've got to take the piss.
But JJ gave up after a week.
Really?
Yeah, because he then just started posting daily videos.
Oh.
He just gave up. He was like, yeah, cool, I'm just going to carry on doing my thing.
Well, the money was making up for the bill, I guess.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And then he literally just went, after like 2 weeks, he just went, by the way, whoever loses with me, you're fucked.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm so
glad.
He
was one of the people.
So glad.
He was one of the people that was ordering the expensive drinks to just fuck over Ethan.
You know what, though? I think if I did that fitness first thing, I don't think I would have come last. Because I would have... I don't think so. With the people in the group, I would have known I would have been wary of the bill.
I think you would have had what Calix had. And Calix, I had it. So I kind of did Fitness Feb at the side, the MEP band.
Oh yeah, I don't really
It's like the red band with the little thing. It basically measures your heart rate.
Yeah.
And if you hit certain zones, you get more points per minute worked out.
My zone.
Oh yes,
band,
just measuring, yeah.
So it's like, if you get to like red or yellow, which are the top two, you get like this many points a minute. Yeah. The next one, blah, blah, blah. And I was on a cycling machine and I was like going for it.
You didn't do fitness first, Feb?
No, but I bought the band just because I was like, I know I'm going to give up, so I'm not.
I think if we would have scraped it, I reckon. In my mind, I'm like, bank account, no. Whereas JJ, he's got the money to cover it. Really, it's not really a problem for him.
Yeah.
Even Ethan, but I know it's still the pain. What was the bill? So much stupid.
Like 12 grand.
What's that? $6,000 each.
Yeah.
It's
a bit rough just in one night, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not
a bit, yeah.
And you know that you're literally paying for everyone else's, like...
Yeah,
they're taking the piss out of you.
And that's the worst bit. I'm sat there, I'm like, Carl is really going to take the piss. But he didn't. He only ordered one bottle of £500 wine. But when he did the first one, I was like, oh, it's beginning.
That's what I mean. If we went for a meal and you guys, like, I had to pay and you guys knew it, and you were like, all right, I'll order something that's expensive, but I like,
I've seen the revenue. I would take the piss. I would take the piss.
But I would kind of be like, okay, cool. Like, I wouldn't be that angry.
Would you take the piss for me if I was a loser? Would you take the piss?
It depends how you were. No, it completely depends how you were.
I'm not uploading, brother. Just be nice.
No. But like, if you were chatting so much shit throughout this whole month,
yeah,
I would take
in the group
piss.
chat. Yeah, if you were like slowing people and like giving it the big one, then yeah, you got to firm that L.
Yeah.
And I didn't really do that in FPL. I knew my place.
Yeah,
people kept saying, "Chip, you literally don't know ball. Never speak." And I would just be like, and I'd be at the bottom and be like, "Yeah, it's got a point."
Yeah.
And we've got Theo who can't even name Arsenal starting 11, and I'm just sat there like, "Wow, like I'm taking L's here." It was rough.
But Calix in that month, literally, he was on the phone on a bike and he was just doing like this energy, and he was in the top zone because his heart rate was just like, he was so unfit.
Really?
That he was kind of just like this, and I'm literally there like trying my heart out. And
is that because he's like
I'm not fit?
Just because he's unfit. I'm obviously extremely unfit as well.
That's what I mean. Like Reeve had to do the most ridiculous workouts to get to the top.
Yeah, because he's like Reeve.
Yeah, and after he finishes the
super
workout,
great shape.
his heart rate would drop back down. Okay. Whereas if you're more unfit, your heart rate takes way longer. So
yeah,
you're
that's
getting
a
points.
good point. Like it's a bit uneven, a bit unfair.
Like you're getting points for eating.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever take part in something like that. Because I think it'd ruin my month, like my life. I would hate myself.
But so did the betting one.
But at the same time, you're like, oh, the betting one for me. I didn't really. The thing is, Simon always gets at me. He's like, "You never spoke in the betting group chat," and it's true.
He didn't.
It's true. I didn't. I was in there once a week.
You actually condos.
But the thing is, I think I don't really like betting that much. Like I'll do it. I've doing it at the Euros here and there.
All we want was a bit of banter, though.
What I did though is I came in on the final day, whacked £2 on Marcus Rashford to score first and United to win 3-1, and I won the whole thing.
I wasn't on the final day.
It was close to the end.
It was like halfway through.
Nah, I think it was like three weeks in.
Oh, what happened on the final day? I had a bet on, didn't I?
The final day you literally lost like £30 the final day, but I lost more.
I think I had a bet that came in for £50 just before the end. Or I could be completely wrong.
Maybe something like that.
It was close though.
Yeah.
It was close because I remember it came down to
You won by like £6.
Shit, yeah, it was mad close.
Yeah. You had like 118, I had 100.
We were betting on like mad games and stuff. It was really good though.
We were.
The final day was good. We should do something similar soon.
Yeah,
that's what I've always tried to think of.
Are you good at thinking of joining the FPL?
Nah.
No, it's really fun.
I'm gonna join FPL next year because I love playing it, but my leagues that I'm in everyone always gets bored.
It is really good.
I want to go in one that I can stay in consistently the whole time.
I think you'd enjoy it, Simon. Like it is really enjoyable. Like it's just a good chat. People chatting weekly, transfers, all this stuff. It starts out really friendly. You
know why? You know I won't do it.
I've been watching Leeds, fella.
How dare you?
I'm kidding. But
you know
seriously.
why I won't do it though?
Why?
Because to me, that kind of thing, it should just be you. And I've heard rumors of people, getting advice, going online, finding advice.
Game's the game.
Going online.
But that's what I mean.
Going online.
To me, that's not.
No. On FPL, you have to research it anyway.
Yeah, going online for FPL.
Yeah, no, but that's different. Researching a lineup. What do you mean? Researching a lineup and paying someone to.
Paying someone's different.
Researching online,
there was like a
like
bit.
asking people like, well, ask a mate, cool, like, oh, who do you think I should start out of these two or whatever. But some people I've heard literally don't even know their team. They just kind of go like, oh yeah.
To be fair, this is Joel. It's not true though. I think he joked about paying this kid like to do his team at the beginning, and we all roasted him, and he kept with the joke for the whole thing. And then we said it at the end, and he was like, it wasn't true. I was doing my team. So I don't actually know if he did or didn't. He did okay. I think he came second or first.
Didn't he win by miles?
Did he? I thought did Cal win?
I thought Joel won by miles.
The thing is, I don't even know who won because there was nothing for the winner. It was all about who lost.
What's the difference though of like going on Reddit and seeing the most used team and having that in versus paying someone? Because that's all they're going to do. It's just speeding it up.
To be fair, every person in the group will use like Reddit, but they'll do proper research.
You paying someone is you using your resources to be able to do it. You're not allowed to do that. Most other people wouldn't be able to do.
It takes away the fun.
You're literally wasting money for that.
It takes away the fun for
literally
sure.
Takes away the fun. I play because I want to.
Is something pretty much everyone can do. Anyone playing fantasy football has the internet because they're playing it. Yeah. So they can all go on Reddit. But not everyone can go, I'm going to chop this guy 200 quid.
That team would still end up as the same team, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like there is no like...
you wouldn't gain anything other than just get...
Nobody ever has the same team, even though people research on Reddit, watch different YouTubers, follow different YouTubers, because you have to make your own decisions at the end of the day. Like, I've been doing my research for who am I bringing in? Am I going to bring in Sarr from Watford, or is he not going to score? Like, it's all that kind of stuff. I'm going to start with Saka.
You need differentials, differentials.
I'm not going to have any premium. Who am I going to go for at the premiums? Bruno, Kane, Salah. People make different decisions.
But that's another thing I just don't like about it. It's always like,
really I
want
good.
to play against
like it. My mates. You are playing against your mates. They are making the decision, I promise. Like, you will
I also just don't, I will get bored.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
But you wouldn't if that. I feel like you wouldn't if there was like a forfeit. That's the whole point, right? To keep the interest there.
Yeah, that's.
But this is going to be really big headed,
and you get clowned.
Yeah, the forfeit's not as bad for you.
Like keeps you going.
Like, what if there was something for the winner? I think we're doing that next season. There's going to be something for the winner because there's nothing for the winner in the last one. You won for no reason. You're just trying to avoid bottom two. But Joel and Carl were like so clear. I don't know how they were even having fun. I was having fun because I was fighting.
Freezy.
Battles, yeah, Carl did.
But that's probably more fun because he's literally there, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, look at me, I know.
Oh, guys, I had a bad week.
Yeah,
you just had a bad month.
To be fair, it's good when you're
swing though. It can swing, can't it?
Yeah, it can swing.
Yeah,
back in
the day when Kane used to bang 5 goals in a game, it would swing because someone triple captain Kane in a 5-goal double game week, and it goes mad.
First half of the season, Chris was first, and it just kept going down and down and down for him, just down and down. I was doing well for the start of the season, and I just went.
Yeah,
it's crazy, but it is fun.
I will lose interest, and I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, to be fair, you don't want to be that guy that stops playing and stuff.
Yeah, Freezy literally said to me about Fitness Feb. He was like, "I was going to ask you, but I assumed you would probably get bored halfway through it." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I would have." So I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy.